Alrighty, let's start getting into this. Hope it is crazy. What's up, James? What's up, Pepe? How you doing, Kitty? What is up, everybody? You know, I'm actually excited for this live stream. Actually excited for it. Because normally, we look for great stuff like what I'm seeing all over the charts next month. Not this month. Next month. These charts look pretty damn good. October will be insane. If October stays the same and we have a good month oh boy. Oh boy. It's going to get interesting. Alright, James saying I inspired him to flip $15 into $350 currently using WEEX. Coinbase futures is epic though. Porky, I got to tell you about their intraday margin. Interesting, intraday margin, huh? I'm glad that you're scaling up the account. That's fantastic. Actually, it does sharpen your skills too. So that's absolutely amazing. Good job getting up to the 350 so far. Good job. Oh man. This is going to be a good week. Good week. Hold on. Let me read off all the stuff that we're expecting. So, on Monday, we have consumer credit reports. That is tomorrow, where we're going to see everybody surviving off credit cards. It's going to be amazing. We have our PPI inflation on Wednesday. That is the inflation of the producers. So we should see that thing come in higher than expected because that is directly affected by the tariffs. Then we have our CPI data, where I'm expecting a miss to the downside. That comes out on Thursday. But also on Thursday, one thing we really, and I mean really got to pay attention to, we have the jobless claims. Jobless claims, that's going to be a really big deal. And then after that, we have consumer sentiment. Nobody really cares about that. Inflation expectations also come out on Friday. No one gives a shit about that either. Those jobless claims are going to be a really big deal. And the consumer credit, that's going to be a big deal as well. So prepare yourselves for the interesting times in the week, but it is looking like everything is loaded up for Thursday. That's really going to matter. I believe, in my opinion, we're going to see a rally going into Thursday, so we'll see how this thing goes. We'll see how it goes. We could get a weird pullback on Tuesday and then, carry on throughout the week. What's up, Nigel? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. So with that being said, I am bullish. I'm going to pull up the charts that I had for that YouTube video I dropped on Friday. Really want to show you guys what my thought process was. Didn't come to fruition how I thought it would. I thought we were going to already be up 3% from on Friday. Didn't quite happen that way. We had a huge wick to the upside, and then we pulled right on back and held on top of that 110 level. Still aiming at 114 to a possible 117. $117,953 Bitcoin. Still aiming at that 6% jump. Yo, what's up, DZ? How you doing? Nothing changed outside of they tried their damnedest to invalidate this uptrend that we have been respecting. They tried real hard, but you know what? They just weren't strong enough. Little buttholes. Anyways, we're catching a very nice bounce right now. Things are looking good for Bitcoin. I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow we end up visiting the $114,657 level. Would not be surprised. Could there be some BS before that? Of course, because Wall Street, bunch of weenie babies. All they want is their entries and their entries alone. So there's that. May you request Mamo and SQD. Got you. Mamo and SQD. Mamo SQD. Got you covered there. How's your weekend, dude? Weekend's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Ascending triangle on Sui, looking to break out of the flat supply line. Oh, Nigel, don't you worry. It's on the list for a reason. Because your boy saw that shit too. 20x long, baby. Anyway. Some fool in Texas and Missouri won the Powerball. Wow, at least it's not California. Are you in any trades? Savage, I am. Don't worry, they're on the list. Currently I'm trading Fartcoin as well as Sui. Sui and Fartcoin. Ooh, one thing I gotta do before I get too far into this, I gotta start. Wait. Where? Fuck. God damn it. Alright. Where's my... There it is. There it is. I gotta get in here. Why? What the... This is gonna drive me insane. I don't know why my picture changed. That's gonna drive me nuts. Oh well. Oh well. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me. There we go. We're casting. We're live. We're here. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. But yeah, we're in Farcoin over here on Pumpkin as well. And my vault, it's looking a little bit better. I got kind of chewed up at the beginning of the weekend, but you know what? We're bouncing back, baby. We're bouncing back. Anyways, I lost all of like 35%. It wasn't really that big of a deal, but but all right. So Bitcoin, anyways, TA still stands. Looking for that 6% move to the upside. Looks like it's trying to get started. 4 hour wants to give us a little ish. We have a high stochastic. Yes, we could come back down to 110.3. I'm pretty bullish right now. Pretty bullish. Can you look at KeyCat? Sure can. KeyCat. I got you covered, Cliff. All right, looking at Ethereum, TA still stands. We are still maintaining the uptrend. So anywhere between 8 to 25% upside. If you guys saw my video on Friday, you knew exactly how bullish I was about this thing. This thing looks absolutely insane, especially on the daily. Daily looks crazy good. Yo, what's up, Charles? How you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in. Looking at Solana. Solana is now starting to break out. Beautiful. It did try to fake everybody out to the downside here. Now it's popping back up. Solana. Aiming at that 232 level. Aiming at 232. Needs to get above that 215 though. But looking pretty decent. Looking pretty damn decent. And if you look at it on the 1 hour, you're like, oh, we definitely could probably see another little leg up. They did fake everyone out though. They faked everyone out. But on this leg up, currently speaking, I could see it going to 221. Yo, what's up, JB? How you doing? How you doing? So yeah, those are those particular tokens. Let's go look at the liquidation heat map over here on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin on the daily. God damn it. Did you already do Doge? No, actually I don't even have Doge on the list. So if you want to request Doge, we can do some Doge. Think we will pump into rate cuts on the 16th? No. I think we're going to have a nice move up leading into inflation data where then the market makers can start bullshitting around. And then after that, maybe we see more upside, maybe we see more choppiness. The market likes to try and generate its own fear, even though they know they're going to send the market up. You right now have the Treasury buying, as of the last, I think, 3 or 4 months, $10 billion in their own Treasury notes. That's a joke. That's actually a joke. The money printers are on right now, and no one's reporting about it. And then on top of that, you have rate cuts coming. Perfect. Perfect. I'm here for the alpha. Great. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, the money printer has been on. They just haven't kicked it into high gear. Once they end up getting rid of quantitative tightening, I think that's their next step. That would be something I'm going to be listening for in this FOMC meeting. If they get rid of that last $5 billion a month of quantitative tightening, that's going to be a beautiful thing, because the next thing that comes is, okay, we need to start quantitative easing because the job market collapsed. And essentially it did. We also get these job revisions, 6-month revisions this week. That's going to be insane to see how the jobs market not only collapsed, but we probably have negative jobs. So it's like, Fed, what are you doing? Like, what are we doing over here? So yeah, it's going to be a very interesting week. But as soon as they start turning on that money printer, here we go. Dogecoin, ETFs, price, potential, $1. The potential's all over the place for that. It depends. Were they buying or not when Elon was pumping it? Who knows? But $1, sure. Why not? I don't see why not. If the ETFs actually do their thing, it's great. I appreciate your input. No problem, Charles. No problem. 1.3% of SUI tokens will be unlocked October 1st. Possible dump end of the month. It's only 1.3%. I don't think that's big enough to really matter, if I'm being honest. But hey, it could. It could. But remember also, it's Uptober. Like, there's never a disagreement about October. It's just Uptober. We go up in October. Period. Are we going up 5% or 20? We don't know, but it's going up. How long do you think we run on rate cuts? Isn't it a bad thing if we cut rates? Always hear people saying it's bearish because it shows we are at risk. We're not at risk. We're already in the shitter. So what you might end up seeing, if they decide to do more aggressive rate cuts, the market might get a little scared at first, but then they're going to realize really fast, oh shit, we're going to have more inflation. So everything pops right back up. So it's like an initial shock before they start running everything up just for a while. So yeah, it could generate some fear, because then everybody and their sister are going to be like, well, what's broken? Hold on, sell off everything. Let me see what's broken first. Okay, buy it back. It's kind of a dumb way of doing things. Oh, we're about to have more inflation. Let's hold dollars because capital preservation. It's really dumb. So I always say buy the dip in those occasions. Just buy, because if there's inflation, assets do very well. Caught the SPX 6900 pop earlier today. Very nice, Charles. Very nice. I'm supposed to write something, aren't I? Dogecoin. There we go. Doge. Got it. All right. I wrote Doge. Looks like similar setup to Popcat and Brett right now. Nice. Surprisingly, Brett is on the list today. So there's that. 24-hour liquidations. Does look like there's some liquidity to the downside, so this is where we could expect a little bit of some BS in the morning, but I don't think they're going to try and dump it on a Monday. They haven't been doing that lately. They could change the game, but lately they've been allowing the run to happen on Monday, then on Tuesday they yank that thing down before sending it back up. So we'll see how the market wants to play it this time. If we look at the weekly, massive amounts of liquidity to the upside, and they've already taken out plenty of longs to the downside, but there's this huge pot of liquidity at $109,130. Be careful about that. Be careful. Turbo TA, we'll check it out. Will you look at Popcat and Toshi? All right, Charles. All right. Wait, Charles, are you the one who asked for KeyCat? No, you're not. Got you. Got you. Popcat, and remember the rules, everybody. Remember the rules. Turbo on the board. Popcat and Toshi. I got them all. Don't you spam me. All right. So, there you go. Weekly liquidation heat map. It does look like there's plenty of shorts that have gathered up in the otherwise weak. It was very weak going into the weekend, so it's nice to see that they're starting to gather up now. Looks like Bitcoin's finding a little bit of headwinds right now. Oh no, we're going down forever. Who knows? Let's check out Pumpkin People. There's one guy in here. Oh boy. And you went 20x long on Bitcoin. Be careful, everybody. Be careful. WLD is on fire right now. Is it really? That's crazy. POL. Kitty, are you asking me to look at POL, or are you just saying POL? Alright, so right now Solana hitting some overhead resistance. We're in a consolidation pattern. It's not that big a deal. It's not that serious. It's fine. Perfectly fine. Let's go into the trades that I'm in right now. So right now, I am in a SUI long for 20x. I'm also in a 25x fart coin long. Over here, I am also in the SUI trade 25x over here on ByDFi, as well as the, what is this, 15? Hold on, 20x long on fart coin. So apparently we're up $500 in this exchange, not bad. And then we're over here on Pumpkin, we're up 30%, well 29% on fart coin. So things are going well. And this is on my vault over here on Hyperliquid. If you guys believe in my TA and you want to buy into the, let's just say, Porky stock style thing, I do have a vault on Hyperliquid. It is under Porky65. You guys can join in there. It is basically like pooling funds together, and I trade with it all. And then you guys make yield based off my wins, but also you are at risk of losing if I lose. So currently my APY, I think, is a negative like 10% because I had 2 bad trades. Now I'm about to go back into positive after this trade clears. So there's that. Anyway, full transparency. Also, another thing about my transparency, you can go on to ByDFi, you can look at my win-loss rate, you can also go into the vault, you can see my win-loss rate. I don't think I need to show you guys much more than that, but whatever. Some people are still going to talk their trash. I don't care. I really don't. Anyways, going on the list today, we have HBAR, Ondo, Hype, AVAX, Sui, ADA, Bonk, Pengu, Brett, and Pepe. So we got all of those. As I got a chance to take another look at Pepe, I was way less bearish, way more bullish. Kind of a big deal. We will be getting to all of your guys' requests in order. Remember, everyone who is not a member, you have two requests for free. If you are a member, you have 3 requests. And then also, anyone here use Bitunix? Vic, I use Bitunix. It's a great exchange. Links are in the description down below for all the exchanges that I actually use. So you guys can check those out. It does help out the channel greatly. So if you guys want to use those, that'd be fantastic. Alright, another thing, members, if you notice, now you actually have member badges. I decided to do that after JB brought it up. Emotes are coming soon. Emotes coming soon. I don't know how many there are going to be, but we will have emotes, because apparently emotes matter. I didn't realize they mattered that much, so yeah, they are coming. Without further ado, if you guys are members and you're requesting, remember you jump the line of anybody who's not a member. Okay, I'm done with all that. Let's go ahead and jump more into TA. Next up, we have HBAR. So going into HBAR over here, HBAR is looking pretty damn good for a reaccumulation, in my opinion. So checking out the daily time frame, we had a golden cross. We are holding above a level that was once acting as support, became a resistance. We are unable to touch it as support just yet. This thing is actually really bullish. So I'm waiting for the breakout, of course, and with that breakout, we might actually see HBAR run up 70%, getting us somewhere in the range of 37,171. Kind of crazy to think about, right? But here we are. What's up, Porky? Can you look at WorldFi and ZBZN? Sure, Frankie, I got you covered. WLFI, which, personally speaking, I don't think anybody should be playing around with World Liberty Financial, but hey, you guys are going to do whatever you want with your money. Personally, I just kind of think it's a little bit of a scam, but it's fine. Later on, they can prove themselves. ZBCN. Alright, okay, good. Apparently, I got hacked and still haven't gotten my account back. All positions are still open and have a good amount of USDT in futures. Shit. That sounds terrible, man. That's absolutely terrible. Your request is you to sing Boys, Little Men over now. I have no idea what that is. So I can't do it. Whoa, holy shit. Woozy in the house. What's up, Woozy? Holy crap, he made it. He made it, everybody. A legend himself, Woozy, in the house. Alright, so anyways, HBAR, we're waiting for, now remember, we're going to have to wait a little bit. You might see this thing rally up to 26 cents, then pull back again, and then get the nice little run up to the 37-cent level. So be prepared for that. But here we are, 112 MB. What are we saying here, Fast Trades? I don't even know what you're saying. I actually have no idea. So anyways, HBAR on the daily looks like a fantastic area for accumulation. I would love to see a breakout and a back test with a mildly higher low. That would be appreciated. Once we get that, oh boy, could this thing run. Also, there are spot ETFs and BlackRock and all this other shit going on with HBAR. So HBAR might be one you want to pick up and accumulate, just for the nice run-up. If things get really out of hand, you might see 57 cents, which, as of right this moment, if we get that 57-cent level, that could be a beautiful 157% move to the upside. Loving the nightmare. Wait, what? Living the nightmare. Been working, lost 8 workers in the past month. The weight of the workload is driving me mad. Holy shit. That sounds terrible, man. Hopefully you can find some decent workers. I can definitely say it's hard to find good help. It's hard to find good help, especially in your industry. I'm sure it's even harder. You probably don't have the young guys coming in who really are hungry to learn. And then on top of that, people getting burnt out with a large workload. That's tough. That's tough. You're done? All right. Around, what time was that? 6? Alrighty. So anyways, yeah, that's tough, Woozy. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it gets better soon. Hopefully better soon. So yeah, H-bar, definitely keep it on the radar. You guys might actually benefit from this one greatly based off all the hype around it. And I guess there's a stable coin for the state of Wyoming that is built on top of H-bar. So go H-bar, and the Swift network tried to play with it. There's a lot going on with H-bar. Ondo is next. Ondo is next. I started rambling. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. Looking at Ondo, blue box of heaven here. So the blue box is still holding. That's great. That's awesome. And even better part, we do have a absolute amazing consolidation pattern. Look at that. Lido looks super good. That's awesome. Yeah, the younger generation does not want to learn, have the work ethic or drive to go into the field. Everyone wants to work from home these days. That's crazy to me, because I'm sure that you guys get paid very well too. So it's like, why would they not want to do that? It's kind of wild to me. All right, looking at this right now. Oh wait, no. Oh god, I still got the magnet tool on. There we go. So what I'd be looking for next is 137 coming to a chart near you for Ondo. Ondo could be gearing up for a beautiful 50% run to the upside, and then if it continues, that 618 is sitting right overhead. A 70% run could be coming. 156 is your target. 156. So that's great. I love to see that for Ondo. The RWA plays, I do believe, are about to start running as rates start coming down, because real estate should start running. Therefore, RWA should start doing extremely well. So if you guys do have some GFI also, the same thing that I'm not shilling it. I'm just saying it is a real world play, which they buy properties, should perform well. Ondo, I'm not all the way sure everything they're doing, but RWA is going to be a good contender this bull run. If this thing gets crazy and wild, we're looking for a target of $3.08. Crazy to think about that, but here we are. Anyways, next leg up, I'm looking for 50 to 70% upside. Moving on, we got Hype, which is currently up 3% and going crazy. Let's go ahead and check in on Pumpkin, see how everything's going on over here. We got like nobody in here. Sheesh, what a dark day. Dark day. Now, looking at Hype. Hype, about to try and break out. This is actually a really big deal. This has been the main resistance that Hype has not been able to break. Once it breaks it, very quickly, I can see it getting to 58.87. So, we're just patiently waiting for that breakout. Everything is set up on the daily for it to get running. And if it does, this could be an absolute amazing 20% run-up for Hyper Liquid. So definitely keep that in mind if you are looking for a coin for a fresh breakout. I know there's some fresh breakout traders in there. I prefer the back test. That's just me. The confirmation is always nice. So moving on from Hype, we have AVAX. The hype around AVAX is coming up like crazy. I guess they just got a brand new partnership with Toyota. So let's go AVAX. Yeah, first target I'm looking for, $31.64. Next target, we're looking for $40. And then if we get a breakout, we could be seeing $45 AVAX. AVAX could be good. Pay is good with experience. Starting in the trade pays less than McDonald's, but the longer you're in, harder the higher the pay scale raises. We had a few interviewers with some 18, 20-year-olds. Oh boy. But they wanted more than most senior guys at the company make. Wow, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. More than most senior guys. So maybe that's the problem. All these kids are like, I can't afford anything with that pay. I'm not doing it. which kind of makes sense. if I'm being honest, that kind of makes sense. They're like, hey, I'm gonna have to get 5 roommates for a 2-bedroom apartment at that wage. It's not really gonna work out for me, buddy. So yeah, it's tough times. But then again, they should be grateful they have a job. Yeah, there's also that. Next up, we got Sui. So Sui over here, I'm in a trade only for 5%. Only 5%, that's all I want. But on the daily, beautiful level of support. We're getting back above it right now. Right this moment. Beautiful level of support on the new day. We are pushing to the upside. We're about to enter the bullish control zone. So this party is just getting started. If we do hit my target, I'm going to be happy. But I'm going to be looking for a back test. And or, this is a fresh breakout. So Sui has a very good opportunity here of going up a bit higher, $3.77. So I might be shortchanging myself, but it's fine. $3.77 would be a test of the downtrend. Would be a great move. Thanks, boo. I love you too.
Because my headache is still here for in the Tylenol. I've taken 1,000 milligrams total today. It hasn't touched it, and I don't know why.
Okay.
It's really bad. That's a lot of Tylenol.
Oh, it is.
No. I lied.
Wow.
2,000.
That's a lot. It's a whole bunch.
Just 2 tablets of the 500 milligrams.
Trying to change your request to Lido and CRV.
Sorry.
Kitty, what did you request before? Oh, that's fine. Okay. Maybe need that Excedrin migraine, the one with the caffeine in it.
I need a sleep tonight. Can't do that.
Well, I'm not saying now.
If it's still or tomorrow, sure.
Alright. I love you.
I'll bring you dinner.
Thank you. Bro, this Bills game is nuts. Nobody cares about the Bills. So many charts be looking so bullish. Let's hope Wall Street is tomorrow morning. Yeah, that would be nice. Would be nice. Bro, this Bills game is nuts. I think LTC may make it past 130 Wall this year. I ended up loading up a ton the past few months. I believe it. LTC has looked good for a while. It's due. It is due. You know what, Woozy? Are you requesting LTC? Is that what you're doing? But yeah, Kitty could. God damn it. Am I going to have to scroll up? What did Kitty request before? He wrote poll. Check it out. Okay, I didn't even write it down. That works out. Did you request something else? Crazy. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, we're good. I can definitely check those out for you. Yeah, I'll request it. All right, LTC, got it. We also have LDOCRV. Got it covered. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're back to requests. That's great. Oh, shit. Woozy. Coming in hot with the premium. Thank you so much, Woozy. I do appreciate you, man. LTC. When I get through the list, you will be first. You will be first. Pull and C. Wait, pull and C, but scratch those. Gotcha. Gotcha. I never saw you say C. I definitely would have missed that. But I scratched him. Got you covered. Alrighty. So yeah, Sui right now. If Sui decides to get a beautiful move, we would be looking for another 10% upside. $3.77 is our target. So let's frickin' go for Sui. Next up we have ADA. So ADA right now, beautiful uptrend. I gave this one to Twitter. I gave this one to you guys last week. 7 to 14% upside. We're on the way, baby. We are on the way. If we get past that 14% move to the upside, we still have this 618 to get back up to at $1.01. So let's go ADA. ADA is doing a great job. And then if we get past that, we have $1.16. It's our final target for this next leg up. But anyways, I digress. Moving on from ADA, we got Bonk. So looking at Bonk, big deal here. Big deal here. Looking at Bonk. Look at how crazy this is. Decisions will be made. Men will be created. Women will quiver at their knees. Maybe. I don't know. We're going to be waiting for the backtest. But as of right now, there is a strong probability of Bonk getting a nice run up anywhere between 2,992 or 325. So this is a strong probability of getting a beautiful 38 or possibly 50% upside. So keep that in mind. Keep it on your radar. Wait for the breakout, the back test for the confirmation, even better. So just prepare yourselves. Let me check in on Pumpkin over here. How we doing? How we doing? All right, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. So now, moving on from Bonk, we have Pengu. Pengu recently had a nice little move up, so it caught my attention, and then I realized, oh, we're probably going up to 33446. From when I looked at it, that was about a 13% move to the upside. We are moving. We're moving and grooving. But keep it on your radar because this is very nice consolidation. You're going to wait for the break, the back, and the run. If we get that, 57704, looking pretty good. Yo, what's up, Max? How you doing today? We need a trade of the night tonight, too. It's Suey. I already showed you. Showed you what trades I'm in. I showed you the shit. I showed you! Suey is the trade of the night right now. Suey is the trade of the night. It is one of the few things you can jump into right this moment, and it hasn't started running too far. Possible 10% move to the upside. The Bills win. Nice. Aren't the Bills favored for the Super Bowl this year? All right. Now, after Pengu, so noted, Pengu just looking to get up to 33446. But after that, it's going to probably dance around here till you break out and you get a bullish backtest. That's where you really want to get in on this thing. Noted, it won't just be the backtest you want to get in on. So it's going to be something like, oh, it breaks out, it comes down, it comes up, comes back down. And that's right in here. This is where you want to get in. Right in here. So that's something to pay attention to. From Toronto, Bills are our NFL team. Wow, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. So yeah, that's something to pay attention to. This is kind of how things go. So Pengu, that's normal. I don't know. If we end up hitting October, it might just be a straight line up. We'll see. I don't know, but they just came back for the win. From down like 3 scores. Nice, nice, nice. I really wish I could watch football again. It's just, it's not the sport I played. It's just not the sport I played. All right. Brett coming in hot. Brett. This one, as I zoom out, you guys are going to realize how amazing Brett looks. And I feel sorry for everyone who are sleeping on Brett right now. Look at this beautiful uptrend. Look at this absolute beautiful uptrend. This uptrend is something that people fantasize about. This is so damn gorgeous. I was looking at it earlier. 187% upside is our target at the moment. That is our target. Realistically, 12 cents for Brett. Brett, looking damn good. Looking like a fine wine. The reason I say that is because you had your breakout, you had your back test, you had your high, you came down, you popped up, came back down. You're breaking out of every single downtrend here. This thing's ready to rock and roll. This thing is ready to start flying to the upside. I'm looking for that 12 cent level. If you break the 12 cents, 15 cents is your next target. Like, swing trade ready. Swing trade ready. This thing looks fantastic. You had an area in which acted as support, resistance. You're back above it now. This is beautiful. Rounded bottom on Brett too. It is a rounded bottom, yes. Rounded bottom, fresh breakout. This thing looks absolutely stunning. So, Not financial advice, ever. Just hot damn. This thing has a lot of upside. I mean, like, a lot of upside. It's kind of wild. So definitely pay attention to that going into October. How about Ton? We'll check out some Ton. I got you covered. We'll check out Ton. We'll check it out. So yeah, Brett, looking damn good. Damn good. All right, last one I got for you guys is Pepe. Now, this one's going to make Pepe proud. I'm going to tell you what. This one's going to make Pepe proud. You know, I just gushed all over Brett and all. But look at Pepe. Look at what Pepe's doing. This is great. This gets your harmonic traders excited. This right here. You have a nice little M shape. It's a type 2 return, and it's about to break out. You're not, and I kind of repeat that, you are not looking for only the 618. You are looking for 116% upside. This thing looks fucking nuts. Well, hold on here. Well, I'm missing stuff. Meme coins are where the action is at tonight. Still got to pick the right ones, but some AI tokens are kicking butt tonight as well. Nice. Good evening. Had to watch my Bills game. That's wild. Let's go. I'm shorting so we can pump. That's wild. Crypto Cruise. That's wild. Crypto hold or fold. Altcoin and meme show. Troll next, sir. Never mind. Okay. All right. Never mind it is. Let's look at Fartcoin and Bonk 1 hour time frames. Yeah, we just covered. Wow, we didn't look at Fartcoin actually, but we did look at Bonk. We looked at Bonk. Bonk looks great, but we'll loop back around. We'll loop around. So Bonk, Fart. We'll look at both of those. Pepe looks good on market side for B2. Okay, that's good. Pepe will hit that number by December. Alright, whatever you say. Number 12 on the likes. 38 viewing, 12 likes? Jesus. That's pitiful, team. That's pitiful. Pitiful. Yeah, thanks for the viewership, guys. Can't even touch a like button. Fuck. Hex Die. Got it. Hex D-A-I. Oh, Pepe. Okay, I'm done reading about Pepe stuff. Okay, I'll rewind the stream then. Thanks for waiting. No, it's all good, Damien. We'll loop around to it. Pepe is the last one I have on my list, so we're going to start getting into all the requests. I missed my entry on it. Pulse chain pumping. Damn it. Well, the market's pumping, so it makes sense that it's pumping. Oh my god. Here we are. I was lucky number 13 like. Nice. We got 13 out of 33. What a joy. What a joy. Why do you stream less, Porky? People don't like the stream. They don't even touch the like button. What do we do with that? The metrics are trash. Anyways, this is probably one of the most bullish times you're going to see me in a while. Let's go into LTC. LTC. So checking out Litecoin here. For Woozy, we dip back below it. We're breaking above it again. Oh dear Lord. Is this the time? Is this going to be it? What's the Brett entry? Now. All you got to worry about is how low your stop loss is. Alrighty. So, let's go ahead and... this might be the time. Finally, we might see some movement. We just might. So LTC, I've said it before, I'll say it again. There is a giant gap here on the daily. Usually what happens, you break it, you go straight up, you go straight down, straight up, straight down. If we are going into a bullish time of the market, Litecoin here has a very strong opportunity of making a 101% run up and getting to $232. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be the 6th time trying to break out. At some point in time, they have to give up. Let it run, damn it. So we'll see if it actually gets a run. Damn right, Rich. Hold on. Hope it's time. This Lambo has been boring. Right? This Limbo has been boring. It's been terrible. That Bills game was game of the week. Okay. Thanks. Brett looks good. On Market Cypher 2. Yep. Damn right, Rich. Interesting. Alright. We caught up. So, yeah. I'm realistically, I'm just waiting for it to make that move. But as of right now, the leg up I'm looking for is $188. Maybe it's the time. So if that is the time, if it's the case, we could see this thing rally up 62, 63%. So it looks really good for that. We'll see how long it takes to get there. If you wanted to play this as a shorter term trade, then you're looking at 150. 150 is the next leg up. So this could happen in the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, month, but 30% upside could happen very soon. Those are your three targets. 30, 63, or 101% upside. So LTC looking damn nice. Alrighty. Now, next up, we got Ton token. So Ton here has been a very interesting one to watch. The downside targets have been playing out extremely well, but we are maintaining a level of support now, which is phenomenal. So let's get rid of all that noise. Let's focus up here. Focus up. Quiet down, everybody. Quiet down. Alright, so what we got here, beautiful little trend, beautiful little consolidation, not bad. Looks like we're coming to a resolution soon. By September 18th, we should see this thing react, hopefully to the upside. We're still waiting for that 618 golden retrace, getting you back up to $5.35. I think that's where Ton is planning on going, if I'm being honest. Looking like that's the target. So a little bit of a longer term look, but 73% upside is a possibility here. You're going to have to break through some resistance. That's no joke. However, as your next leg up, because right now on the daily, technical double bottom. You hit it once, you hit it twice. Let's get this party rolling. So as of right now, first look 347. That's what I'd be trading at this very second in time. I'd be looking for 11.9% to the upside. Then I'd wait. Are we going to back test? Are we going to high or low? What are we going to do there? But that's 618. That is a very good opportunity of getting out and reassessing how does the market look, how's everything doing. But then from there, we would be looking at $4.22 as the next leg up. So then that would be target number 2, 36%, and target 3 would be 73%. So Ton token looks really good. Just has to start getting some traction. Just needs to get some traction. Beware of the scam wicks to the downside. Beware. Next up, we have Hex DAI. We're going with the first one. Almost made it all the way. Son of a bitch. Didn't quite make it. Damn. Almost made it. Oh, it's too bad. We were close. Close to calling that one. It does look like now Hex is getting ready to go up to 021047. You're bouncing bullishly off the 200 daily moving average after getting a golden cross. That's great. That's phenomenal. Love to see it. And then you have a falling broadening wedge. It's kind of nice. It's pretty bullish. So now the route in which you're looking to take on this one it's a weird one. It's like you go up, you hit, you come down, you break, you hit, and then you go. So that's kind of the path you're looking to take if this thing is actually bullish, if you have enough traders to do it. That's really what we're looking for HexDAI. But could take a while for this thing to play out. Either way, all you really care about, what's the percentage, what are we doing? We could end up seeing 118% upside on this next leg up. Looks pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. That's pretty funny. Moving on. We got Mammo. Mammo, maintaining the box. We still want that 14% upside, but man, we got devastated, didn't we? Let's go into the lower time frames because your daily is just flatlining. Your 4 hour flatlining. Sheesh. Can they catch a bid? Can they buy a bid? I don't know. The bulls are on a buying strike. Jiminy Christmas. Whew, I'll tell you what, Mamo, it could look way better. Now it's starting to resemble a descending triangle. This is not great. It's not great. Sorry, I left the stream and checked the history. Doesn't seem like you did Doge yet. No, not yet. Almost there. Almost there. 2 more charts and then we're on to Doge. So right now, if you can hold support, if you can stay above 10,633, if you can stay above that, you're good to go. But if you don't, this is going to get real bad real quick. Because likely to hit the lower part of the box. Very likely, go straight to the bottom of the box, hitting this area of support. Holy shit! We got Jim in the house. Jim, we missed you. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I greatly appreciate you, man. UIS, SYY, and BKSY. All stocks. Spot, please. Hope everyone has a good evening. I got you covered. UIS, SYY. Oh my god, I love stocks. It's funny. BKSY. We will get there next. Just for you, Jim. How you doing today? Welcome in. Chad of the chat. Jim here. Actually, I don't know if he qualifies for Chad. No, he does, because the premium is $10. Yeah, no, you guys are tied. Woozy and Jim are tied for Chad of the chat. They are tied for Chad of the chat. Oh my. We got a battle brewing. The battle is on. Oh my god, love stocks. Great. Jim. Yeah, Jim's a wonderful human being. Also, Jim and Rich, they happen to have the greatest badge. It is Doge with Super Saiyan hair. Greatest membership badge. It takes time to get those. It takes time. Alright, so let's look at the downside target. Just a little for instance here. If we do go down, 9756 is a target. This is a descending triangle. This could lead to destruction. We could see a 9% fall out of this one. So I personally would have a stop loss if I was in a long, sitting right here at 10599. But if we get a move to the upside, Amir, what is up? Coming in here with the $10 super chat and becoming Chad of the chat. Thank you so much, man. Kita and Alien Base. All right, got you. The new Chad of the chat. ALB and Kita. I got you covered. I'm sorry, Jim. Apparently we're checking out Amir first, and then we'll go to yours. Sheesh. Crazy times in here. The Giga, right? What's going on? Any open trades? Yes. I'm currently in Fartcoin as well as Sui. Fartcoin and Sui. Gotta check in on Pumpkin, see what's going on over here. Nothing, as usual. Nothing over here. Got it. That's pretty funny. Giga Chat Amir. Here we are. So yeah, that's your bearish case. Your bullish case for this thing is still going up to 13 cents. So Mamo, if you get the breakout, you're looking for 21% upside. So this is what we're looking at. We'll see how things go. Moving on. ALB. It's with Ethereum. ALB. Here we are. Let's bring in the daily. Okay, so we're starting to see the same thing everywhere. Just kind of interesting. Did we just disrespect an uptrend? Oops. I think we just disrespected an uptrend. Hold on. We got 2 of them to work with. Nowhere close to that one. Yeah, we just disrespected an uptrend. What the fuck? That's not good. Hopefully it's a fake out. Hopefully this thing's a fake out. If this is a fake out, great job. Great job to the market makers. You guys did amazing. But if it's not, it's going to be pretty bad. Pretty bad, man. But you are maintaining a level. So that's one thing that's really saving your butt cheeks right now. Saving them butt cheeks. Anyways, you want to hold this right here. As long as you don't go below 0.5408, you're looking pretty damn good. As of right now, I would actually be looking for another higher high. I would look for this to hold. Your stochastic says you're going up. Your relative strength's in the bearish control zone. Everything about this says upside potential is coming. And considering you already made one high, higher high, a low, higher low, you're expecting another higher high. So this is actually a really, really good setup. You have two opportunities here. If things decide not to go right, then here's your worst case. You're looking at 58% upside. Your best case, you're going to be looking at something like this. 167% upside, getting you to 16228. So this is actually looking pretty bullish, looking pretty damn good. You have a new uptrend that has officially been formed with the high and the higher high and maintaining a higher low. So this is a good look. This is usually what is the starting of a brand new, like, all-time high situation, new uptrend, you know, things like that. So this is actually really nice. And you're broken out of any downtrend you could have had before. Beautiful. So I guess at this moment in time, you'll probably be looking for the 618 as a bigger move, getting you to 37 cents. So 37 cents would be the next logical thing to do. 493%. Crazy how beaten down this thing has been. Absolutely crazy. Now remember, you will have some resistance to break above, and that is sitting right about here. See if I got that right. Nope, got that wrong. Right there. Right about there. That's where you could find some trouble. So just keep that. Oh, it's exactly at 58% upside. Fucking great. All right. Anyways, yeah. So that 58% looks like it's coming. Looks like it's coming. 0987 is your overhead resistance you're gonna have to worry about. Sweet. Moving on from Alien Base, we got KETA. KTA. All right. KTA. We're going to check it out on BloFin. We've been here before. Yikes. That's not a good look. Beautiful uptrend, bearish backtest. Ugh. You don't like that. Now, there's one positive here. You already made your move down. You did not even have the capability of hitting the lows, which is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So what did you bounce off of? Because you have this level of support here. That's what you did. Okay. So you bounced off that. Great. Held it. Started to move up. Let's get rid of the uptrend you disrespected in the worst type of way. Let's go ahead and check out this downtrend. You are broken out officially. The only problem with this breakout is, are you going to trust the double bottom, or are you going to wait for the higher low? I would personally be waiting for the higher low. I wouldn't really care what this thing does. Noted, it is a low cap, so it could do anything. So that's kind of the risk that you're running by not jumping in. However, to me, the RSI still looks like it's in a downtrend. So the fact that it still looks like it's in a downtrend, I'm not a big fan of that. I would wait for it to reset one more time. Maybe you get back down to 75 cents. That could be the best entry. Because, you know, this looks like, yeah, you hit it once, great. You held support, double bottom. You get a move to the 618. Let's see how close you got to that 618. So right now, you almost got the 50%, almost. So maybe you get a move up to 131, maybe. But you also could just start rolling over. Let's check your 4 hour on this one. Yeah, your 4 hour is not really giving you much confidence. You hit overbought territory. Last time you were overbought was back here. That's not great. That's not great. So you're waiting for the reset. You did make a higher high. You're waiting for it to probably come down, get another bullish backtest somewhere around this 88.24 level, and then it might be time to start taking some action. But I wouldn't really be playing around with this until it got at least back down to 9147. I wouldn't even think about playing with it until then. So I wish you the best of luck on that one. But once it does get back down there, you might see this thing rally pretty hard. But like a 44%, it's not bad. Not bad at all. I just want some confirmation. I want a lower RSI. I want some things to develop. This tiny little back test and then the significantly lower high, it looks like you're about to consolidate. I'm not a fan of that. Just not a fan. All right, we're going to start moving into some stocks. I need to check in on, Fartcoin came down a lot. Sui, no, what's going on with the farts? Need to check in on the trades. Sui, we're only up 15%. Fartcoin, we were up 94% just a couple of minutes ago. Now we're only up 58%. Sheesh. Let's check in over here. Up 48% on Fartcoin. What a shame. Up 19% on Sui. What's going on out there? Anyways. We just got a brand new 4-hour candle. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. So, moving on. Let's go ahead and jump into these stocks. You got UIS. UIS. Let's go to the monthly. So, this one's for Jim. Beautiful on the monthly. Absolutely beautiful. Looks like we're trying to maintain some higher lows. Maintaining this $3.66 level. Love to see it. You've made a higher high. Just don't make a lower low. As long as you stay above this 257 level, you're doing just fine. Kita, supposed to be fastest blockchain ever, backed by Google, former CEO. Are they faster than Sonic? Because I thought Sonic took the crown. If they're faster than Sonic, great. If not, gonna have some work to do. And then also, a weird one that's surprisingly fast is Zcash. Zcash is surprisingly fast. They tried to do a DDoS attack on it, and they failed. It was actually funny. And then they were like, what the hell's going on? And they were like, oh, we've been upgrading, just we didn't announce it. So, privacy, Zcash, they do really well, actually, surprisingly. As long as we're maintaining support at 366, we're doing just fine. Your monthly looks good. Let's go down to your weekly. Weekly looks just fine. Just fine. It's just not catching the bids yet. Maybe this week you start catching some bids. Let's check your downtrend here. Yeah, it's looking like this week, next week, might actually start getting some movement, which is nice. So I'm still going to be aiming at $18.66. You look like you've completely bottomed out. If they try and sell off from here, good luck. Good luck. I think they ran out of things to sell. That's what it's appearing as. So, too bad. Anyways, that's what I'm seeing out of UIS. Now, SYY. Let's go out to our monthly here. Wow. Nice consolidation. Really nice consolidation. That thing did not want to fall. And as soon as you got that higher low, they were like, buy this S. That's crazy. Actually crazy. As soon as you got that higher low, that's wild. That is wild. You might actually get a good move out of it. I don't know what this thing does, but it's starting to look like it wants to go up to $109 by 2045. It's crazy. Checking out the weekly. Weekly, very high RSI. Very high. You're almost in overbought territory. Last time you hit the overbought territory, you did this nonsense. But you are uptrending now. You put in bullish divergence. Go figure. That is the most mild bullish divergence I've ever seen in my life. Alright, anyways, bullish div achieved. So yeah, I just kind of have to say, you're probably going to see new all-time highs coming soon. And it looks like you're going to be making 32% upside move. I don't know why this looks so strong, especially after a death cross, but whatever. Whatever they want to do, I guess. That's wild. Yeah, your weekly does not look great. Looks like you're about to be severely overbought. Checking out the daily. Daily doesn't look bad at all. Golden cross and pushing. Holy shit. Now, daily looks good. I wonder if this thing's going to gap up tomorrow. Shit. Last one. BKSY. Black Sky. Black Sky. Let's go out to the monthly here. Going out to the oh my god, what is this? Ugh, gross. At least you had bullish divergence and a higher low. That's the saving grace on the monthly. But ugh, this looks so bad. Jeez. Guess all we really can do is pull a fib. What you're hoping for is a nice 50% retrace, getting you back up to 72 bucks. Monthly says you can do it. 348% upside. Who requested Alien Base token? Was that you, Rich? No, Alien Base was Amir. The chat of the chat. Amir did. Weekly looks stunning. Back above the 200, maintaining support. This looks really good. This looks really good. If you don't want to be in this thing until, I don't know, 2080, you might be able to just stay in here until, I don't know, the next presidential election. We're looking at 37.37. Not too shabby. That's 131%. That's not bad. It's really not bad. It's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. Sheesh. Sheesh. And you're kind of at an area you really don't want to lose. You're literally sitting on top of support. Previous resistance is now acting as a support. 1567. Easy place to put a stop loss. Not bad. If I were doing it, I would have a stop loss at around 1411 with this candle low close back here. How very interesting. Right there, 1411. I would have a stop loss just below that. Give me a little buffer room. Allow this thing to do nothing for a few weeks. Get that 50 a little bit closer. But you have a low stochastic on the weekly right now. This looks pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Oh, Fartcoin, you're going negative right now? Come on, brother. Come on, bruh. Fartcoin pulling back hard. We're only up 18% over here on Pumpkin. We are up 37% on ByDFi. We're still up 15% on Sui. We're also up 14% on Sui and 48% on Fartcoin. Nice. Nice. Fartcoin giving us some of the gas. Yeah, some of that gas. All right. Moving on from here, we are getting into SQD. SQD. Let's see what it's... Oh, man. Oh, I'm on the weekly. Never mind. That's actually the chart. It's crazy. Going to the daily. SQD is doing nothing. Nothing at all. We have no double bottom. No real structure. We're just waiting and hoping it catches bids. I don't know why they're on a buying strike for SQD, but man, they just don't want it. You are broken out of the downtrend. You're broken out of, I think, both downtrends, maybe, possibly. Yeah, you're broken out of both downtrends that could have held you down. When bids? That's all you're really asking. When bids? Are the bids going to come in today, tomorrow, next year? We don't know. But SQD not looking good. I would not be playing with SQD right now, period dot, because we've only hit a low once. We have no idea if that's the bottom. No clue whatsoever. If we do get a move up, I'm looking for resistance at 12.62. But once again, I have no idea if this is actually support. Looking at our 4-hour RSI climbing heavily while we trade sideways. I wouldn't touch this thing with a 10-foot pole. I don't like this. This looks terrible. Nothing else I can really say about it. You have overhead resistance right there.
Here you go, sexy man.
Thanks, beautiful woman. I love you. So yeah, I don't know if I was clear enough on this one, but I think SQD looks like dog shit. I would not put money into this. I would not try and trade it unless it looked good for a short. It actually doesn't look good for a short because you're at like all-time lows. And they could just push it up because they feel like it because there's nobody trading this thing. So that's my feeling on SQD right now. It looks terrible. It looks absolutely terrible. You do have a level that is trying to act as support. So if you break that, great. Short it into the oblivion. We're figuring out how low it can go. I'm not going to stick on this because I don't want to get eye cancer. Anyways, next up, we have KeyCat. KeyCat. Alright, well, this thing's really not catching the bids, and it did something bad. It did something really bad. Beautiful uptrend, you failed it. likely to come down and test support. After the breakout, confirming your lows, it's common. It's pretty damn common. So we did not quite make it that 70% upside like we wanted. Instead, we kind of double topped. Unfortunate to say the least. Checking out the downtrend here. Actually, I would have done this. You're making lower lows, so we do this. So anyways, here's your new downtrend. I would really love for it to go down, confirm support down here at 004089. If you can't do that, well, we'll see how low you can go. Going out to our daily time frame here, let's see if we have an uptrend that we can count on. Let's go with this. Nope, we broke it. That's unfortunate. That's actually really unfortunate. We're sitting in neutral territory. This thing could go up, could go down. We do have a level that is acting as support for the moment. Not that one. Not that one. We do have a level that's acting as support for the moment. We could come down and touch it at 004414. That is because of these candle high closes. Can you tell me if Perpy is consolidating or looking for more downside? We will check out some Perpy. We shall check it out. So yeah, this looks like it's struggling a bit. Looks like it's struggling. You do have a golden cross. You are above your 50 simple on the daily. Let's hope you hold that, but you also have another downtrend you're going to have to contend with. So it's kind of a wait and see type situation. You need to get the breakout, confirm that that is your support, and then it can start running. This thing could be consolidating all the way until September 13th. So buckle up for the ride. Let's see if it holds support for the longer run. I wish you the best of luck on this one. KeyCat, it looks meh. Looks meh. But I wouldn't even want to accumulate it until it gets back into the zone. I would wait. Or if you break out and you come back down, accumulate while it's down. But until that breakout happens, I just look at it as consolidation. I wouldn't really look at this for trade setups, to be honest. If we go into the 1 hour time frame, this might give us an idea for tonight. Idea for tonight. You are still downtrending. You made a wick low. You cleared the low barely. You could continue down. So even for tonight, it doesn't really look that bullish. We'll see what it looks like tomorrow and going into the week. Moving on from KeyCat, we got Perpy. Perpy. 1 hour doesn't look that bad. Let's check out the daily though. Daily. No, you're fine. You're still above the 50 simple moving average. It resembles consolidation. I'm going to say resembles because shooting star reversal, getting overbought while being this low. Last time you were overbought, you were spiking up here. Now you got overbought way down here. It's not a good look. Not a good look. The positive, you got a higher high. So that's the positive. So at this point in time, what you're waiting for is structure. That's really all it is. Just structure. Once you get your structure, let that thing ride. Bro, did you miss Doge? Been watching since I came back. You haven't missed Doge. No. We do Doge next. So the way it works here is when members start requesting things, the members take first. So they jump the line because they're directly supporting the channel. But no, your Doge is next as of right now, unless some member starts requesting things. But I just go in order. I mark them off as I get to them. I go in order, man. The only way you can jump the line of all the members is by donating. So when Amir and Peter decided to, Jim. Sorry, when Jim and Amir they decided to donate, they jumped the line, man. They jumped the line in front of everybody. Anyways. Yeah, we're getting to Doge next, though. Don't you worry. So, Perpy. Yeah, it's just struggle busting, but I would say it is just consolidating. You have not made a lower low. Once you get below 336, that's when you can say, okay, consolidation over. Cedar Point Fast Pass. Gotcha. Cedar Point Fast Pass. Wait, what? I don't know what that is. So what I personally would like to see out of Perpy is either maintain where you're at, pop up, hit it again, or come back down to this level right here at this 3696. Come back down there, hold your support. That's your confirmation low. Then you can see this thing start rallying again. Until that happens, ugh. Cedar Point Park is a great amusement park. I don't even know what that is. That's a shame. I don't know where it is either. What state is that in? Sorry, we have Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, Six Flags, some other things. With the Fast Pass, you skip the line like members. Yeah, I know about a Fast Pass. I just don't know what Cedar Point is. All right, so that's what I see out of Perpy. It's just building structure right now. So consolidation until you make a lower low, you're doing just fine. Just fine. Moving on, Dogecoin. Beautiful movement out of Doge. I was looking to see if it would go down. Did not happen. Holy moly. Dogecoin looking spicy. Holy shit. Alright, Doge is broken out. Doge looks great. Absolutely great. As of right now, we're looking for that 618 golden retrace. Once again, getting you back up to 25014. Likely scenario. But if we continue to the upside, that's where things get really nice. We could end up seeing this thing go up to 28 cents. Back as a double top. Holy guacamole. 2 targets right now for Dogecoin. Could we pull back in the morning? Of course. Could we pull back overnight? Of course. 4 hour, you're hitting that overbought territory. We should get a little bit of a drawdown before we start seeing more upside. But as of right now, I have 2 targets. 8% and 23% upside. Your dad took you a few times when you were a kid. He loves roller coasters. Nice. Sandview Sky, Ohio. #1 amusement park in the world. It really? And I've never heard of it? Shit. I'm lagging over here. I'm catching me slipping, I guess. God, I'm gonna have to take my kids there one day. Is it cheaper than Disneyland? That's the real question. Is it cheaper than Disneyland? Because if it's cheaper than Disneyland, I'm going there first. Look it up on live, bro. Yeah, much cheaper. Crazy. I won't look it up live. I gotta get through the rest of this list here. I feel like it's refreshing because I'm actually bullish, so this is nice. Maybe we're getting enough likes. We got 27 viewers. Maybe we're getting the likes. So Dogecoin currently is about to touch that 618 golden retrace from this previous high. So this is something you got to pay attention to. At this 23.651, you could see a bit of choppiness coming your way. You are overbought on the 1 hour, so a little bit of choppiness would be fine. If we get a beautiful back test at around, I would say this level here, this level right here, if we can come back down, give it a little kiss at 21,862 and we hold, this could get really, really nice. DYDX got you. This could get really nice, but it doesn't have to pull back. I'm just saying it would be nice if it did. Beggars can't be choosers. This thing could just leave the entire train and just be like, nope, we're going to hit not only this 8% move, we're also going to hit the 23% move overnight. Deal with it. So, Dogecoin looks pretty damn bullish. Most bullish coin right now for tonight, I would say Brett. Maybe Pepe. Yeah, Brett, maybe Pepe. Maybe those two. They seem like they have a lot of upside. They have a big enough backing. I would probably say those two. I got into Fart Coin early this morning because it looked like it was the most bullish coin. It's doing extremely well. Sui looks really good also. There's a number of tokens out here. Actually, Hyperliquid. It's about to have a breakout to new all-time highs. Maybe it's Hyperliquid. Hype might be it. Just might. But yeah, Dogecoin, expect some choppiness, expect a little drawdown, but overall, we are looking for a price to get back up to 28,764 over time. Doge looks horrible? Okay, alright. Doge looks horrible with higher lows, maintaining a level, and a breakout. Terrible look. Doge down 80% from 2021. Yeah, it's a known inflationary meme. Obviously. Everything besides Pepe looks terrible to you. Such a true statement right there. Such a true statement. Alright, moving on from Doge. We got Turbo. So checking out Turbo here. Turbo actually had a pretty good move this weekend too. I saw it. And I was like, what the heck is going on with Turbo? But let's find out. Oh, it's in the depths of the abyss. Sheesh. Let's go ahead and clear the chart real quick. See what we got. What we're working with. Level. Right there. Held it. Oh, shit. Level right there. Held that? Cool. Alright. We held 2 levels. It's like a higher low. I guess it's a little type 2 situation. It's great. Awesome. Love to see that. Are we broken out right? We're broken out right now. Sweet. 618. Did we ever hit it? Did we ever hit it? Because I think we're about to. We did not hit it. Did not even get to the 50%. Turbo has a very good opportunity right this moment. 139% upside. Very good opportunity. Can I do TAI? Sure can. TAI. So right now, 139% upside is what I'm seeing for Turbo. Entry would probably be close to now. Really close to now. Retaking the 200 daily moving average right now. 4-hour time frame, not overbought. Above the 50 simple, great. 1-hour time frame, not overbought. Above the 200. Awesome. If you can get your stop loss down here around 003629, that should be just fine. Should be. Not saying it will. Sandu Sky is pronounced Sandusky. Oh. Go figure. Who would have thought? Never heard of the place. Oh boy. To say Doge won't make it while there's already filings of spot ETFs. Shocking, shocking turn of events. Absolutely shocking. Shocking you try and say stuff like that. Alrighty. So, Cedar Point should be cheaper than Disney World and just as fun. So many roller coasters, and they have a water park and it's next to the Great Lakes. That's awesome. Actually sounds awesome. You know, I might actually try and take the kids out there next year. Anyone could file an ETF. Hey, if it gets approved, what are you going to say then? Actually, that's my wonder. Pepe, do you ever change your tune when it comes to certain tokens? Do you ever say, oh, I was wrong? Because, you know, I feel like the internet doesn't get that. I feel like the internet does not get people coming back afterwards like, I was wrong. You got me. Instead, all we get is people disappearing. Or saying, I never said that. So what will we get out of you? Don't marry shitcoin. Never marry shitcoins. If they do it, we'll do nothing for their price of Doge. Wild. Just straight shitcoin. It's funny. So yeah, 43 to 139% upside for Turbo. Looking pretty damn good. Pretty good. Alright, moving on. TAI. TAI. Wow. I like what I'm seeing here. I really like what I'm seeing here. This looks great. Yeah, this looks great. A little double bottom action after the breakout and the back test. You had a nice little area in which you just had to hold. Nice little area, and you're above the lowest portion. Great. Are you broken out of this new downtrend? Did you do it? Did you do it? Ah, we're still in it? Damn. That's the only downside. But as of right now, this thing looks pretty damn good. I would not be surprised to see this thing make a 618. 89% upside is what I'd be looking for right now. You could take a while to get out of this little range, but if the market gets bullish enough, you could break straight through these resistances. But yeah, this looks really good. And then if it gets all buck wild and crazy, you could see this thing go up 254%. So TAI looks decent. Looks decent. Wow, maintaining the wick low like that, that's actually insane. Cool. I mean, there's higher targets, like 31 cents. We're just not going to worry about that right now because you're still sitting at 5 cents. So, TAI, great area of accumulation. We'll see how it performs in the coming weeks and months. Looks pretty good, though. All right. We got PopCat next. PopCat. Oh man, it went deeper than the doodle. Damn it! Ah! The doodle TA failed. It failed. But we're confirming a level that once acted as support before, now is acting as support once again. We do have bullish divergence, which is nice to see. Let's go ahead and get rid of the doodle, because it doesn't matter no more. Such a shame. Such a shame! Anyways. Huh. Nice. We could see our way back up to 48.59. Until we get a higher low, I have very little confidence in anything past that. Porky, do you think Wall Street going to click the buy button tomorrow morning or rug pull and sell this Sunday? I think it depends on how much we rally overnight. I think they're going to do the weird little pullback sometime around like 8, 9 a.m. my time. So, what is that? 11, 12 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m. your time. They might do some weird lunchtime sell-off nonsense to get all their entries and then just send it back up. I don't think they're actually going to try and rug pull it tomorrow. I think the rug pull comes on Tuesday. That's my thought. I think it comes Tuesday. I think they're actually going to let the markets run a little bit, get people's hopium up, and then try and pull the rug out from under them later. That's my thought. Did you realize any gains? Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, so right now, I don't have much confidence past this 92% upside, but hey, that's 92% upside for PopCat. This thing could be getting ready to rip to the upside. We'll see how it performs, but this thing looks pretty good. I really got to check in on Pumpkin more often. Let's see. Oh, somebody went long. World Liberty Financial? Wait, you can do that on here? Who would have thought? 5x long on World Liberty Financial. That's crazy. I didn't know you could do that here. It's news to me. That is news to me. Tell you what, that is news to me. Alright. That's what I see out of PopCat. Moving on, we got Toshi. Toshi the cat. Let's get rid of some of this noise here. Let's see if it's maintaining an uptrend or not. Oh boy, it is. It's still on the uptrend. Oh boy. Get rid of all this. Toshi the cat. We have opportunity. Opportunity. We have reset the daily. We're trying to maintain. I believe it's a level. Oh, it is a level. Oh, shit. Daily level of support. Beautiful. Beautiful. We are now in a zone. But once we break out, we could see this thing finally start rallying up to that 618 golden retrace at 0015127. I think we're about to see a little meme rally coming very soon. Very, very soon. So this should be fun. 164% upside is what I'm looking for Toshi the Cat. If you want a little shorter term trade here, you'd be looking at these two levels. So, shorter term little scalpers, you're going to look for a 32% move to the upside, or even this right here, 91% upside. I say short term, I'm not saying day trade. Okay, remember what I'm saying? Short term, meaning like a week, 2 weeks, short term. But, yeah, no, this looks pretty good. Pretty decent. Pretty darn decent. I like it. Alright, moving on from Toshi, we got the World Liberty Financial Token, WLFI. Where do we look at this one? Binance has it already? How the fuck Binance get it? USD? Hold on. World Liberty Financial, Coinbase. That's probably where we should look at it. Because that's where Wall Street's going to stare at it. So you want me to do TA on this? It's been out for what, a week? Understand, TA on this probably will not work. We will try our best. We will try our best. But yeah, understand. This thing is a new token. And also, people are trying to figure out if it's a scam. Personally, I think it's a scam. But whatever level of support you did have, you don't have it no more. Toshi divergence on RSI too. Do you guys really want me to point that out? When we have like all those uptrends that we're maintaining? Do you guys really want me to say that? Holy shit. I guess I just want to know, how in depth do you guys want me to do this? Because if so, these lists are about to get way shorter. Because I'll be able to get to like maybe 10 to 12 charts. If you want me to explain stuff in that amount of detail. Because last time I looked, most people don't actually give a damn about all the little details. Most of the time they're like, is the number going up or down? Because I'm a goldfish. Confluence? I mean, yes, there's confluence. I guess it's because normally I just stare at it and I'm like, oh, this looks good. It's about to go up. And that's what people care about. So, you know what? Yeah, no, I need some input here. Do you guys want me to go more in depth when I'm talking about TA and this takes a lot longer? Or are you guys good with me just saying, hey, it looks like it's going up? Because I already did open the floor for, if you guys want some tutoring, we can actually start the tutoring again. It's okay, but it's up to you guys. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. We are breaking into the bearish control zone. We still have a high stochastic. 4 hour doesn't look great for this one. Your 1 hour does not look ideal. Breaking into that bearish control zone, losing the 50 simple. Could it catch bid? Sure. It's just right now, I think it's trying to finish off its leg down. Which, as of this moment, we're looking for a little bit more downside. 209? You do just fine. Was pointing it out. Got it. Okay. But, this thing could see more downside, could consolidate, could bounce. There's a lot that it could do in this tiny little range. I think it's really focusing in on, is the market going to be bullish, and what the heck is this? So, me personally, I know I'm never planning on buying World Liberty Financial Token, just because, personally speaking, it looks and smells a lot like a scam, but they can prove themselves later to me. I just won't care until then. Somebody posted something about how you can do like crypto-backed loans or something. Either way, I want to know how low this thing goes. Currently speaking, I would like to see some support at 19 cents. If you hold support there, great. We can revisit this. As of right now, I'm looking for more downside. More downside. Could bounce, could run up. It's a new token, could do a lot of things, but I'm looking for 10% downside out of this bad boy. Which kind of sucks. On Pumpkin, somebody just went 5x long. Sir Nap Time. Now you have a picture of a girl. Nice. Nice. Love to see it. Then again, I have a picture of a monkey for some reason. I gotta change that. Yeah, somebody just went long over here. Ugh. Feel bad. Feel bad. I'm looking for 10% downside. What a shame. What a shame. All right, moving on from this one. Let's go ahead and check out ZBCN. Zebek Network. Zebek. Looks like that 5% played out, didn't it? Okay. Alright, Zebek. Let's go out to the daily. Let's clear this thing. Okay. At your high point. You had bearish divergence? And a lower high. Oh boy. Who would have thought? We got back in the bearish control zone? We did. Higher low? Okay. Interesting. So it did its pullback. You did your pullback. Great. You popped on up out of there. You created a level of support by creating some resistance right here. Now it's support. Beautiful. I didn't change my picture. I don't know. It changes over time. Just randomly changes. You got to change it back later. You have this nice consolidation, but you're putting in another higher low. This is a really good look for ZBEC. Really good look for ZBEC. I actually like the setup. Daily looks like you could have some bullishness, which is good. 4 hour. 4 hours resetting that stochastic awfully fast. I don't like that. Don't like that. Needs to break above 41324. What do you think about Hemi for fundamentals? Hemi for fundamental. I don't know what Hemi is. Are you? The only Hemi I know is the engine. So I don't actually know what you're asking me. INJ and Aptos, please. Got you. Specs FX. INJ APT. Got you covered. So meme coins look good. DZ, yes. Meme coins look good. Meme coins do look good. As of right now, for Zebek, I would be focusing in on the 50 to 618 right now. That's all I'd be focusing on. You still have to break out. So maybe you get a 15, maybe you get a 20% move to the upside. Looks pretty good for that. Hemi is fairly new, I think, but I kind of like its purpose. Interesting. Yeah, I've never heard of it, so I'd have to look into it before I had any type of judgment on it. But if it's new, I always have a very simple rule. It's a scam until proven otherwise. That's always my thought. It's a scam until proven otherwise. This does not mean I won't trade it. This does not mean I won't buy some of it. But I just, in the end, I think it's a scam until it proves otherwise. Ondo, please. Sure, we can loop around to it. We checked it out in the beginning of the stream. We will go back to it just for you. Ondo. Don't forget to hit the like button, everybody. It does help the channel greatly when it comes to exposure. So I would appreciate all the likes. Phoenix Moors, welcome in. Phoenix, welcome in. So yeah, I could see up to a 20% move to the upside. Problem I'm having with this is a 4-hour stochastic. If it wants to reset, we could see this thing start diving down, which would be weird, but a possibility. I don't like that high stochastic. I really don't. Especially as you just had bearish divergence, a lower high, and you could continue to the downside. I don't like that. So I will put in a bearish case as of right now. Bearish case, you could come down to 3056. Just mentally prepare. If things do get weird, we might see this thing come down 20%. It's a coin flip. It's a coin flip. That high stochastic really, really bugs me. Let's check out the 1 hour. 1 hour looks better. 1 hour looks like it wants to try and push to the upside. This is good. This is really good. I like the 1 hour for the upside. So the market does seem bullish. I'm more bullish tonight than anything. So I am thinking upside potential is here. Maybe you get the 20%. ZBZN moves very strangely. So it's hard for me to lock it down, but I do think that 20% upside could be playing out. Just, if you lose this uptrend, get out. Just get out. If you're putting in longs, just get out. Anyways, moving on from here, we got LDO. Lido. Lido looks kind of crazy. Almost made it to that 618. Almost got the entire 103% move, which is amazing. Currently speaking, this green candle here makes it look really strange. And also, it confirms the lower high after your bearish divergence on the daily. This would make me rather bearish. Would make me really bearish, actually. It's not a good look. It's really not. And then you lost the level of support? This is your daily level of support. You decided to reject it. And now you're below the 50 simple. This doesn't look great. I'd be looking for lower prices. Possibly even as low as 98 cents. Close. 105? Huh. There's a possibility LDO sees another 12% downside. I don't know why it would do that, but possible 12% downside. No idea why it would do that. Let's check your 4-hour. Tons of bullish divergence, but you are below that 200 on the 4-hour. Hi. Okay. I'll be right back, everybody. Be right back. Gotta go say goodnight to the kids. Alright, I'm here. I'm here. So yeah, we got a high stochastic on the 4-hour. Lower highs. Lido looks bad. Looks bad in my opinion. We could rally off this, of course, because it does look like it's trying to bottom out here. It's just, you're kind of in no man's land. No man's land. So the market really has to get really bullish to start pushing this thing up for me to feel any type of confidence. But as of right now, all I'm really focused on is like, wow, you hit a low, you bounce a little, and you're just bleeding out, essentially. So that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. So yeah, this one I would say wait for the morning, see what it looks like, see what the market's doing, and then go from there. If Wall Street does decide to start selling off, 12% downside. If Wall Street doesn't start selling off, this could be the start of a breakout, and you would be aiming at the target of $1.75. What's up, babe? Oh.
Oh, I was facing in there when I'm trying to go to the door.
You're kidding, right? No. Fine. Give me a couple minutes. We're just in full distraction mode right now. Now apparently my dog has to go out. This is turning into a joy. Turning into a joy. Become a father, they said. It would be fun. I'm in the trenches, boys. I'm in the trenches. Alright, that's Lido. Let's check out CRV. CRV. Well, I was looking for 20% downside. It's not quite doing that, is it? It looks like we're maintaining this, as Twitter would name it, a bull flag. We are below that 78.91 level, but looks like they can't keep it down there for much longer, which is nice. It's welcomed. Hold on. Okay. It's nice. It's welcomed. If I were on Twitter all I would see is this. This is all I'd see, and I'd be like, okay, cool, we're probably heading to 146. Bull flag achieved. I don't do that. I do not do that. Instead, I like to go based off the fibs. The fibs have not done me dirty like the patterns have. So, as of right now, we could see this thing rally up. Something like 28%, getting a nice 618 golden retrace. Let's check out your daily time frame. Daily doesn't look bad, but you are between the 50 and the 200 simple moving averages. So, there's an opportunity of things going sour. But, man, talk about consolidation right here. The bears just couldn't push it any further. As of right now. We'll see how it goes later. But, oh, this looks interesting. 20% downside to test the uptrend, or 28% upside to get the 618. Bulls and the bears are fighting right now. The adults are arguing. We're going to see what they do with this one. Going to see what they do. Alright, bonk. So we were asked for bonk on the 1 hour time frame. So going back to bonk on the 1 hour, which 1 hour, you are in overbought territory. You are looking for consolidation overnight. Overnight consolidation is a likely possibility. If you do pull back, you have support sitting at 2095, but you could come as low as 2050. If you do come all the way down there, great. You're probably going to have a golden cross on the 1 hour. I guess it's not golden, but a bullish cross on the 1 hour to help you out with more to the upside. Either way, give it enough time. You are looking to see about a 50% move to the upside with a 618 golden retrace on a major breakout. So that's the 1 hour on bonk. Let's go ahead and check out the 1 hour on Fartcoin. I'm staring at it. Actually staring at it. So checking it out on the 1 hour. So Fartcoin right now, we are running into overhead resistance. We keep bashing our face into it. We are not overbought yet. We still have a 618 sitting here at 78,421. This is a strong probability tonight, maybe tomorrow, who knows. But we did have a beautiful Adam, Eve, double bottom. We are now pushing our way up. My target is 87,613. We'll see if we get up there. But on the 1 hour time frame, still not overbought, keeps the hope alive. Keeping the hope alive here. This looks pretty damn good. If they choose to reset the stochastic, well, we might come back down to 74127 before seeing a nice rally. We just might do it. We'll see. Fartcoin does some weird movements every once in a while. I don't know why there's such weird selling pressure, but then all of a sudden it'll just spike straight through it as soon as the sellers basically just quit trying to suppress the price. DYDX. Let's check some DYDX. Now, going out to our daily time frame. DYDX, I was awfully bearish on it not too long ago. Bullish case scenario. We get a 37% move to the upside. Right now we're a little lower, so we could see a 41% move to the upside. We are putting in higher lows. This is a very good look. Very, very good look. We have a beautiful breakout of a downtrend. That's great. Let's go ahead and clear the chart so we can see everything clearly. Now, this is the downtrend we're going to have to break, realistically. This right here. God dang it. Okay. So, we're still waiting for that breakout. This downtrend is going to be the downtrend to break. If soon as you break it, well, a lot more opportunity to the upside. But that doesn't really have to happen until October 26th. Keep that in mind. Probably going to be around the same price all the way until then. We do have a level as support, or resistance I should say. Acted as support in the past, now will more than likely act as a resistance, just like it did back here. So if we do get a move up, we are looking for 83.76 as our next leg up. Not too shabby, not too shabby. We'll see how it lines up with our fibs. And it's in between the 618, 78, and then the 1272. Looks decent. Personally, I wouldn't be playing this small little move because it could just not happen. People see that huge downtrend and they're like, meh, I'll wait till it breaks out. So, something to keep in mind. We do have a level of support sitting right here that we have not touched yet. So if you were trying to trade this thing because you think it's going to go up in the short term, stop loss below 55.48 would help a lot. Would help a lot. All right. DYDX. 4-hour time frame looks fine. You're in the bullish control zone above the 50 simple. The 1-hour time frame, you're breaking above that 200 simple moving average, looking just fine. So upside potential is there. We'll see how long it takes for it to start moving. We'll see how long it takes. All right. We're going to Injective. Injectives, kind of the same situation as a lot of other things. Had this major downtrend that it needs to break out of. So until it breaks that, I could imagine it's just going to consolidate, go sideways, up, down, sideways, who cares? Once you get the breakout, that's where the magic starts. So I would have a nice little alert if you happen to break above 1668. That's when you should start paying attention to it, because you could just get a nice little break above, then get a bullish back test at 1302. That would be ideal. Problem is, you're probably not going to stop at 1302. You're probably going to come all the way back down to 870 and then get the rally you're looking for. But as of right now, yes, you could see a rally, but it's not going to be as big as you think. It's not as big as you think. Could be a little sparse. But here's your current uptrend that you're hoping to hang on to. Have a good night. Cami K's will do my best. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you have a great evening as well, and you're ready for a wild week of trading. Hopefully you're ready. So yeah, here's your current uptrend. The closer you are to this uptrend, the more opportunities you have. Until you get close to it, just relax. Just wait. Don't get crazy. Relax and wait. The hardest thing for people to do. All right. APT. Aptos has done so much nothing. So much nothing. But what it is doing now, higher low. Beautiful. 55% upside has been our target for months. We're looking for $6.67. We have been waiting for this for months. It is crazy. But eventually, we should get a breakout. This thing could go all the way out until November 11th. Consolidation is real. Just stay above 393 and we're good. I don't know which meme coin to trade tonight. Hey, man. Gonna have to make that decision. Gonna have to pull the trigger, man. Just be careful. The market's fluctuating a lot right now. Looks like we're pulling back for some reason. Can't even imagine why. Next up, Ondo. A little recap on Ondo for you guys. A little recap on Ondo. And the last one, because I gotta go and see if my dog's peeing on the carpet or not. But Ondo, little recap. We're in a consolidation pattern. This pattern can consolidate until the end of October. So, there's that. I'm looking for 50 to 70% upside targets once we do break out. Are we serious? I guess we'll look at C. Looking for 50 to 70% moves to the upside. After we break out, it's in a consolidation pattern. If you're day trading, just understand you just recently hit the low. You're looking to hit the high. So, play in the range to your best ability. I personally don't like range trading, so that's not my cup of tea. C token. Last one of the night. C token. Waiting for a break. Thanks, last one. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Alright, so C token. The nice thing. You had a downtrend here. You broke out, bullishly backtest, rounding the bottom. C is set up for a breakout. It is set up for a breakout, a very nice breakout too, because this breakout could lead us to a 68% move to the upside. So this is what we want to see as we're hitting an overhead resistance. We just keep butting into it, eating up all those sell orders. So then once we do finally break, we get a nice spike to the upside. We're looking for 5001 as the target right now. If it gets a little more crazy, then your second target will be 7575. So C token looking extremely bullish. Extremely bullish. It's on my watch list. What I personally would like to see is a little break and back test. I like getting in on the back test. I don't really like getting the initial pump just because I never know where that thing's going to end or how quickly it's going to pull back on me. So I don't like to play around with the impulse moves quite as much unless I'm sitting in front of the computer and staring at it. And until I can do that, until my kids are busy or something, I just can't play those impulse moves. If this thing does impulse, a good target would be the 1272 at 42.41. So maybe you don't get the full 68% move. Maybe you just come all the way up 42% on a crazy pump. Then everybody gets all excited as they dump it, getting a nice back test. Then you can jump in there. So yeah, that's what I see out of C token. That's what I see out of the market. I am bullish going into the new week. I do believe Wall Street's going to try and play all their games because that's what they do. They try and get retail to capitulate. They try and get you to sell. Then they try and take advantage of all the people with too high of leverage. Just kind of what they do. It's annoying, but it is what it is. Make sure your stop losses are in the proper areas. Maybe even have some loose stop losses going into Tuesday. Going into a Monday, if you are going to leave your trades open overnight, loosen up those stop losses. Make sure you got some wiggle room because there could be some weird plays in the middle of the night. Slow bleed outs to stops. It's annoying. Anyways, I do have a free Discord, you guys. If you're not a part of the Discord, link is in the description down below. Join the Discord. If you can't find it in the description down below, leave a comment. This stream will be up as a VOD. You guys can do that. But other than that, guys, I'm getting on out of here. Deuces. Good luck tomorrow and good luck this week if I don't see you. I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy. I'm out. Peace. Pumpkin people, I'm out of here. Appreciate each and every one of you. Don't worry, nap time. I saw that you won. I got you.